Could the 2024 presidential election hinge on a particular minority voting bloc? That could be the case come November, and it's the Asian American community that could be the deciding voting base. Asian Americans are, in fact, the fastest growing group of eligible voters in the United States. Now, several organizations across the country are targeting the youth in the AAPI community by reaching out to popular content creators to get their vote. Our M. Wynn sat down with them as they urge their followers to make their voices heard in the voting booth.
Bold, extreme nail art is her passion. This New York artist, Ameya Okamoto, polishing her concept-driven sculptures one nail at a time. These inspired by the Big Apple. And these, think ancient Japanese theater masks.
Every single one that has like these horns, I absolutely had so much fun doing.
Okamoto quickly gaining traction on social media. Her TikTok at Ameya Marie Okamoto reaching nearly 600,000 followers.
Why do I love nails so much? I clearly am someone who loves styling. I think that I'm really lucky to be somebody who moves through the world with art being like my core focus.
Now, amid a pivotal time, less than 6 months until Election Day, it's content creators like Okamoto some organizations are seeking to mobilize Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander voters.
Educate our readers, let them know there is an election coming up.
This is Lynn Wynn, the executive director of Run AAPI, a nonpartisan nonprofit. She's looking for ways to take advantage of the explosive Asian American population in the U.S., up 81% from 2000 to 2019. In fact, Asian Americans are the fastest growing group of eligible voters in the U.S. and have been for nearly 2 decades. In just the last 4 years, the AAPI voting bloc has surged 15%.
The Pew Research shows that 2 million AAPI voters have been added in the last 4 years. What does that translate to you?
Generally, the younger Asian American community, we are shaping everyday life, right? And whether that's shaping political life, political representation, but how we see ourselves in entertainment, on the news, how we're represented in so many other facets of life.
Wynn says Run AAPI and several other organizations like Asian American Futures are launching campaigns this summer to recruit influencers who have large AAPI followings, especially in battleground states. Last year, Wynn approached at Wynn Tao in Swing State, Georgia for a smaller pilot version of the campaign.
Red flags, you should look out for it.
Tao used a red flags trend to bring up the subject.
Number 3, people that don't care about politics or voting. I don't understand why people sit at home and complain about things they wish that are different in their community when they can just go vote for somebody that stands for it as well, you know what I mean?
Now, Run AAPI is expanding their reach, especially to areas with multiple AAPI candidates like Orange County, and in regions with competitive congressional districts.
With young AAPI voters, young AAPI people, I mean, this has got to be the year that you bet on us.
And while every influencer she has reached out to so far has been enthusiastic to join the cause, Wynn says she still has concerns for them.
Whether it's been in their comments or their DMs, we'll get some followers saying, hey, this isn't what I signed up for. I don't want to see political content. But for the most part, a lot of the followers have been like, oh yeah, I didn't even know there is an election happening.
And that's the encouraging response Okamoto says she got.
This is the one you actually created when Run AAPI reached out to you.
Yes. Did nail art, kind of inspiring and calling to the Asian American community to kind of turn up for the midterms, which I think a lot of people don't think enough about. But I created nail art inspired by Asian American activists.
That's what Okamoto wants her followers to take away. Whether she's posting about these dragon nails,
It's fire. No, literally. My zodiac is the dragon.
or about the upcoming November election.
There's so much power in choice. Quick fit check.
Okamoto says she was grateful for the chance to be a part of something bigger, to use her platform to get out the AAPI vote, especially at a time where she was finally feeling more proud of her Japanese heritage.
It wasn't until more recent than I would want it to be that my Asianness and my Asian identity became something that I think became a core part of who I am and who I want to be in the world. Nails just made me feel really sexy all the time.
Now she embraces her differences, her bright red hair, chic fashion, and unique craft, hoping her followers will also express their own identities to the fullest.
A lot of my clientele are young Asian American girls, and a lot of them find me through social media, and a lot of our conversations are about family and identity and how we show up in the world physically, because that has kind of become a big part of my art practice. What are the choices that you are allowed to make that feel empowering to you? Because we all deserve that.
Could make a big difference come November. Our thanks to Win for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.